Members of the European Parliament had mixed reactions to Ursula von der Leyen's State of the European Union speech. She herself hails from the biggest European party, the European People's Party, and the leader of their parliamentary group, Manfred Weber, expressed support for the implementation of the Green Deal. He also welcomed the investigation into Chinese electric car makers' subsidies.
With China, we have to see the unfair behavior on the markets, the subsidies the Chinese are paying. And that's why we have to protect ourselves. We have to use our methods, our tools we have to protect our market. And what we see currently in the electric vehicles field is obviously financed by subsidies by the Chinese. That's why, yes to trade, but let's not be naive.
The second largest group, the Socialists and Democrats, were critical of what von der Leyen said in relation to migration, in particular when she stressed the need for more agreements like the one signed with Tunisia. For MEP Pedro Marques, this practice leads to human rights violations and also helps to finance an authoritarian regime in Tunis. The S&D group also missed any meaningful reference to current social issues.
I have to say this clearly from the group. For us, it was bluntly absent from this speech. All the social dimension of the current situation. There are millions of families suffering with inflation, with the cost of living, with the cost of housing, and we had no word from von der Leyen on concrete policies towards these European families.
The Liberals from the Renew group said that von der Leyen should have highlighted the fight to save democracy and rule of law in Poland and Hungary much more. But their group leader welcomed the Commission's call for a renewed effort at enlargement and von der Leyen's coupling of the issue with internal reforms of the bloc.
Je souhaite vraiment qu'on avance sur l'élargissement, mais ça veut dire préalablement que l'Union européenne travaille également sur ses institutions, sa capacité à décider à 32, à 33, et aussi toutes les règles sur l'état de droit que j'évoquais. Il y a encore des pays avec pas mal de corruption qu'il faut régler avant. Il y a des pays sur lesquels on doit encore réformer le système judiciaire.
Unsurprisingly, the Eurosceptic far right in the European Parliament rejected the speech altogether.
After Brexit, there could have been a European Union that would have been more modest and reluctant, but we saw a European Union ever since that is more radical and more extremist than ever before.
The speech was the last such grand self-reckoning from President von der Leyen before Europeans go to the polls in June and the mandate of her European Commission will end.